We have a situation where we humans have created a problem on this planet for ourselves, for other life. So they call it this period the sixth great extinction. I mean, in the whole lifespan of the planet, there's been 5 situations where life went extinct. The rate where all kind of life are going extinct is so fast, it's unprecedented. And we have just taken for granted that we are on this planet. We've learned to understand that it's not flat. We've learned to understand that we're living on a globe, and we've got to know a lot about the universe and how it all sticks together. We've not taken at all a stance to the fact that it's a natural habitat and we are part of this circular system. We need to share our knowledge and our understanding, and we need to teach. And it is needed that we get together with many people about this huge natural crisis that we are facing and that humanity has caused itself. And the economic system that has caused it is a human-made system, and I call it capitalism. The role of capitalism is central in how we have treated the planet and how we have destroyed the planet and how we have exploited the people. There's a huge injustice of the way the capitalist system is working. Capitalism works very much with that things are private property. So there's a lot of land being used in an irresponsible way, and it's destroying the nature. The huge injustice is it's often the poor who are coming to suffer from these changes because they are the least mobile, they have the least surplus to deal with this. And it's basically the rich and powerful exploiting both the nature and the poor people. And it's horrific and it's so unjust. We are depoliticized as people. We very often stand on the side and say it's good, it's bad, but we don't involve ourselves to change it. Well, we are the ones to change it. The politicians, we've put them in place, we can get them out again. Part of this of living in a capitalist system is that we're not together. We are living apart. We are not understanding each other, we judge each other, we think we are better or we think we are worse. We are putting people on pedestals or we're putting people down. It's like we are not together. We need to get together for us to be able to get the brilliance out of our species. And that is also where the hope is, because if you look at how human beings, despite all the terrible things, what culture we have created, technologically wise, how we developed, it's all by people putting their minds together. Nobody can do that alone. The scientific community is built on standing on the shoulders of each other. So we have a good understanding of how to put the world to our hand as human species. We just don't have a very good understanding of how to work together. It's a huge challenge, and that's what we have to get.
Good morning! Good morning! Welcome to the Planetary Crisis Conference here at Lindersvold for the year 2019. We're really happy that everybody could come. I'd like to really give a big welcome on behalf of students and teachers here at DRH Lindersvold.
We have this planetary crisis. It's affecting the atmosphere, the nature, the biosphere, and the human species has created it. So it's us who has to do something about it. And the thing to do about it is that people, we need to come together and we need to get a common understanding. And from out of this common understanding, we need to make common actions. So we have many different workshops, and people who have different interests, they can start to listen and get into discussion with the workshop holders, and in this way everybody can broaden their knowledge and understanding and interest. We will also have workshops about making songs about climate change and global warming, about the horrors of capitalism in history and now, garden farming, community farming in the cities in Spain with people who are unemployed, forest foraging, which is like to make connections with nature again, or about beekeeping, ecological soap making. There's so many topics which are connected with preventing pollution and planet protection. We have to think of the next generations to come, how they can live on this place that we are living. We don't own the land, we don't own the earth, but we borrow it from our children.